Hey guys, this is something that a little technique that I did in the beginning that I want everyone to do. I really think it's beneficial is when you're changing your mindset about money and how you feel about money. It was suggested to me that you go to an extremely expensive restaurant, and even if you go there for happy hour, right, just to be in that environment, there's a totally different energy in that environment versus going to Denny's or another restaurant. And in the beginning, you have to really change a lot of things that are going on internally, especially when it comes to money, right? I would take my wife to these really fancy restaurants, and in the beginning, we would just go for happy hour, right? Get a couple hors d'oeuvres, half price, dress up really nice, go in there and start feeling like we were deserved to be there. And since then it's changed, and we go to fancy restaurants all the time, and it just kind of happens, right? But what I noticed is everyone there is happy and lively and willing to give you any information, super friendly people. No one's guarded, no one's in competition with you, I really learned really quickly that relationships and friendships are where the currency really is, right? I'm at a point in my life now where Ken Honda suggested this to me, that one thing that helped me change my poor mentality to a wealth mentality was he had me do this exercise where you would try and list out 5 or 10 friends that if you lost everything, you could stay with them for a week for free. They're those kind of friends that would take you in, help you, feed you. You would have time to get back on your feet, right? Now you start eroding that fear of, if I lose everything, I'm not going to be on the street, right? And once that fear's gone, it opens up a whole nother realm of possibilities in your mind, right? So do this little exercise. Write down 5 or 10 or 15, or if you're lucky, 20 friends that would let you sleep on their couch or had an extra room. They would let you stay there for a week or 2 weeks, and then add those weeks up on how many weeks you would have if you went bankrupt and lost everything, to be able to get back on track and get on your feet, right? He suggested trying to get up to 50 people. And that's a really good goal in the next year or two, is to try to find 50 acquaintances and friends, that real friends, like real people that care deeply, that would, if you could get up to 50 and you had almost a year, right, you wouldn't hesitate taking action and trying to start things and do things, and the fear of being on the street would be totally gone, right? And it just changes your whole mindset. I really want you to start mixing with a higher class of people. I know movies and sometimes social media portray these people as evil, mean, and maybe some of them are, but from my experience, the people that I've found locally that are extremely well off are wonderful, amazing, full of information, just willingly give it to you for free, right? They get excited when somebody comes around and starts asking them, how did you do this? How did you walk through the terror barrier? How did you start this thing you started? Or how did you, right? And they will just totally help you for free. That's been my experience. I'm not saying all successful people are like that. I'm sure there's some that aren't, but from my experience, most of them are wonderful people. And it's really fun to start taking action and being around those kind of people, because then it raises you to the next level, right? And you start try to find someone in this next 2 weeks that is successful in something that you're interested in, and start trying to offer to take them out for a cup of coffee. But do not waste their time. Have the questions you want answered written down and go in there professionally. Do not waste their time. Their time is extremely valuable to them. Time is the one thing we can't buy. So don't go there and then try to think of idea or thoughts that you want answered, or questions, right? Have those questions written down. I'm going to do some more on mentoring and what I think you should look for when you're looking for a mentor and things like that. It just saves you so much time when you have a mentor. I promise you, trying to get all this stuff free online and doing all this stuff on your own, it just having a mentor is, I don't care how much they are or how expensive they are. It is, you 10x your results in your whatever it is you're trying to do. It pays for itself. Thanks, guys. Bye.